Hey guys, it's Lucas. I'm here with Mike from MJ Detail, and welcome to Detailer Showcase. Mike, we're so stoked to have you here at the Eurow headquarters, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I've been an auto detailer for about 8 years now. I've been having a mobile business for about the same time. Just opened up a shop, and now we're gonna go ahead and show you guys a few of the towels that we have here.
Thank you so much for telling me about you and your auto detailing business, and where can people find you on social media?
People can follow us at MJ_detail on Instagram and YouTube and TikTok, MJ Detail.
So here we have our 500 GSM Korea Towels, and how are you gonna be using it for this detailing session?
So for this detailing session, I personally love this because it's edgeless, and it actually is a good GSM to go ahead and be able to pick up some polishes, some waxes and stuff like that. Personally, I like to use this on a final wipe down, or if not, when I'm going ahead and buffing some compound and waxes, especially spray waxes.
Awesome, dude. Enough of me, and let's see you detail.
Let's get to it.
Let's go.
So today we're gonna go ahead and do a quick demonstration on a clay and wax on this fender. We're gonna go ahead and use a simple clay pad, and then we have a spray wax that we're gonna go ahead and use as lubrication and for protection. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. Personally, what we're gonna go ahead and do right now is to go ahead and make sure this surface on this fender is gonna go ahead and be clean. So first and foremost, we're gonna go ahead and just do a spray wax as so. And if you can, make sure you have a few towels. We're gonna go ahead and demonstrate it without any big water products. So we're gonna go ahead and use a spray wax, remove all the surface contamination that's on there. And every so often you wanna go ahead and flip the towel, so that way the towel and the product are doing their thing and not creating too many swirls. So we're gonna go ahead and mop that up one time, flip it around as you see the dirt, put it on, a little bit more. And once that's all cleaned up, we're gonna go ahead and dive into the clay bar. You can use clay bars, clay rags, clay pads, anything else. But today we're going to just use a clay pad. So now we're gonna go ahead and lubricate the actual pad, lubricate the surface, so that way you don't want to go ahead and run dry when using this. And be mindful of the sun. If it's too hot, you're going to want to make sure it's cool to the touch. Then you're going to go back and forth, slow motions, until you feel the surface super slick with your opposite hand. And once that's all done, you're going to go ahead and notice that the surface is a lot more slicker, a little bit shinier. And sometimes if it's super bad, you're gonna have to do this a few more times. So good thing this car isn't too bad, but in some areas it was.
And what's the importance of a clay bar? Like, what does it do?
It removes all the bonded contaminants and allows it to pretty much be ready to go ahead and accept more of the waxing, the ceramic coatings, anything that you want to go ahead and use to protect it. Kind of like lotion on your face. Now, we're gonna go ahead and grab this to go ahead and mop up all the leftover. And just for sake of purposes, we're gonna go ahead and use a third towel just to go ahead and mop up any of the last residue that may have left. So that's the reason why I like to use edgeless towels. Specifically, this towel is one of my favorites, so that way I can go ahead and make sure there's no scratches or swirls being installed by the actual towel. So that right there, my friends, is a clean, decontaminated, and protected fender. Now I would advise this to go ahead and do the whole car, but for demonstration purposes, we're gonna go ahead and just do it on this fender. Be mindful to always clay, bar, and wax your painted surfaces to go ahead and last a lot longer. And don't forget to always use a high quality towel to go ahead and ensure that you're not installing any other damage or any other foreign thing to go ahead and be creating your surface to be a lot worse. So that's personally why I like Detailer's Preference towels, because this is personally an edgeless, good GSM, and just works personally for me really flawlessly. So give them a try. We're gonna go ahead and dive in and use the same towel for the interior and show you guys what the benefits are also. For the interior, I personally like this towel for anything that has black piano or anything that has delicate surfaces like carbon fiber, high black piano plastics, or anything that you really want to make sure that stays as fresh as possible. So personally, with all this gloss, all this silver trimming, I personally like to go ahead and use a towel like this because it goes ahead and doesn't go ahead and leave a lot of the streaks or anything like that. So right here, we're gonna go ahead and spray some interior cleaner, and then show you guys right here how well it cleans and doesn't leave any residue because the towel is picking it all up. And then personally, me, it's just a safer overall towel. Just like the exterior, it's only going to be a lot better for the interior also. So it's a win-win situation for me and for anyone that wants to go ahead and give these towels a try. So we're going to go ahead and wipe down a few other little panels and maybe even the leather. So now, as you can go ahead and see, the surface is pretty dirty. So we're going to go ahead and grab this towel. So now that that surface is getting cleaned, we're going to go ahead and make sure that we buff it off afterwards with another towel.
What's the importance of buffing?
The importance is to go ahead and make sure that there's no residue left over. So sometimes you can use the back side of the towel, or you can go ahead and use a separate towel to go ahead and make sure there's no streaks, smears, or anything else that you don't want on there. When the lower GSMs, they're not as plush, they're not as soft because they don't have as much fiber in them. So that's the main difference from lower to higher GSMs. You want higher GSMs when you're doing paint corrections, ceramic coatings, all that stuff, to go ahead and make sure that there's nothing to go ahead and affect the paint. And the key thing that I really love, and I would say this countlessly, edgeless towels are way more superior than ones with, because of the fact that these have less of a chance to go ahead and create any swirls because of the fact that there's nothing on there. Now we're going to go ahead and wipe down the leather seats. So now that we went and wrapped up the interior and the exterior, if you guys like these type of towels, don't forget to go ahead and hit them up.
All right, guys, Mike has just finished detailing with our 500 GSM Korea Towels. Thank you so much. Your work is incredible. And give us a little recap on what you did for us today.
So today we went ahead, and in the exterior we went ahead and gave a clay bar and wax on the fender that we went ahead and did. And then for the interior, we went ahead and used an interior product with the actual GSM towels that we have here. And if anything else you guys want to go ahead and know more of detailing wise, don't forget to go ahead and hit us up on MJ Detail on Instagram. And then if you guys like these type of towels, don't forget, go ahead and hit these guys up so you guys can go ahead and have one of your towels and go ahead and experience what I experienced today.
Wow, awesome. Thank you so much for being with us. We really, really appreciate you. And also we wish best of luck on your detailing journey. And yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
And that's the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment on what detailer you want to see next. Be sure to follow us on our social media, and I'll see you on the next Detailer Showcase. Bye.